Did you know that by 2024, China is projected to become the world's largest economy, surpassing even the United States? And that's not all. The shifting power dynamics could trigger unprecedented global tensions, potentially leading to new alliances and conflicts. 2024 is fast becoming a boiling point for a broadening and shifting geopolitical landscape, literally positioning countries and governments into shaping the world as we know it. Today, we're diving into the geopolitical trends of 2024. Understanding these trends is crucial, as they will shape the global landscape, impacting everything from international relations to economic stability. With rising powers, shifting alliances, and emerging conflicts, 2024 is set to be a pivotal year in geopolitics. Let's explore what's coming and why it matters. To grasp the significance of 2024's geopolitical trends, we need to look back at the events that have led us here. Over the past decade, we've seen the rise of China, increasing tensions between the US and Russia, and the fragmentation of global institutions like the European Union. The COVID-19 pandemic and its aftermath have accelerated many of these changes, leading to a more multipolar world where power is more distributed and contested than we've seen in decades. Most recently, Russia has taken an aggressive stance by officially naming the United States as an enemy. This declaration marks a significant escalation in their already strained relations, influenced by ongoing conflicts in Ukraine and cyber warfare allegations. Putin's warning in May 2024 stated that weapons given to Ukraine by its allies, then used to attack Russian soil, would be taken as an act of war. And now we're seeing multiple countries giving Ukraine permission to do just that.
Если кто-то считает возможным поставлять такое оружие в зону боевых действий для нанесения ударов по нашей территории и создания проблем для нас, то почему у нас нет права поставлять наше оружие такого же класса в те регионы мира, где будут наноситься удары по чувствительным объектам тех стран, которые делают это в отношении России? То есть ответ может быть асимметричным. Мы над этим подумаем. И в конечном итоге, если мы видим, что эти страны втягиваются в войну против нас, а это и есть их прямое участие в войне против Российской Федерации, то мы оставляем за собой право действовать аналогичным образом. В общем, это путь к очень серьезным проблемам.
This statement by Putin marks a significant escalation in Russia's stance towards the West. By declaring that any weapon used against Russian soil would be seen as an act of war, Putin has effectively put NATO countries on notice. This has profound implications for international security and the global balance of power. Countries like the US, UK, and others in Europe now face the challenge of supporting Ukraine while managing the risk of direct confrontation with Russia. The landscape is constantly shifting now, with multiple key developments happening simultaneously. The rising powers of China and India are one to watch. With its Belt and Road Initiative and growing economic clout, China is challenging US dominance. Its military expansion in the South China Sea and the establishment of new military bases globally are strategic moves to secure its position as a superpower. Similarly, emerging as a significant player, India's strategic partnerships with the US and its stance on regional issues make it a country to watch. Its increasing defense budget and involvement in regional security dialogues highlight its growing influence. We then have multiple ongoing conflicts and flashpoints, not only taking part in foreign countries, but flaming division and the beginnings of civil unrest in countries like the United Kingdom, United States, and France.
Be back to the front! Hold the line! Hold line!
This is their last stand. One more push. But almost certainly not the final act in a movement which is sweeping this country.
These scenes of unrest underscore the intense domestic reactions to international conflicts. In the UK and USA, the Israel-Hamas war has inflamed existing tensions, leading to protests, clashes with law enforcement, and a polarized public opinion. This civil unrest is not just a reflection of foreign policy disagreements, but also highlights deeper societal issues. Understanding these dynamics is crucial as they can influence domestic policies and international relations. Russia-Ukraine shows no sign on slowing down and has the potential to flare to the next world war, with multiple countries reinstating national service laws, likely preparing for a future war. Then the proxy wars in Yemen and Syria, driven by regional powers Iran and Saudi Arabia, remain significant sources of instability. The U.S. withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal has further complicated the situation, potentially leading to nuclear proliferation in the region. North Korea's nuclear ambitions and China's assertive actions in the South China Sea pose significant challenges. The U.S. and its allies, including Japan and South Korea, are working to counterbalance China's influence through military and economic strategies. All this while the effectiveness of international organizations like the United Nations and World Health Organization is being questioned. Calls for reform are growing louder, with some nations pushing for a more decentralized approach to global governance. The rise of regional organizations and alliances reflects a shift towards localized solutions to global problems. These trends have profound implications. Economically, shifts in power could lead to new trade agreements or conflicts over resources. For instance, China's economic dominance might result in new financial institutions that challenge the World Bank and IMF. Security-wise, rising military tensions could spark an arms race, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region, where nations are rapidly modernizing their military capabilities. The global relationship landscape will see new alliances forming, while old ones may fracture under pressure. The US-EU alliance may face challenges if Europe's energy dependence on Russia continues. Meanwhile, China's Belt and Road Initiative is likely to create new economic dependencies, reshaping global trade routes and alliances. Individuals and nations must navigate these changes carefully to maintain stability and growth. Understanding these dynamics will be essential for businesses, policymakers, and citizens alike to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Stay up to date on what's happening to ensure you aren't caught unaware and unprepared for what might just be coming on the horizon. The geopolitical trends of 2024 indicate a world in flux. From the rise of new powers to the reconfiguration of global alliances, the coming year will be crucial in shaping our future. Staying informed and understanding these dynamics is essential for both individuals and nations to navigate the complexities ahead. What do you think about these geopolitical trends? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. If you found this video insightful, check out our other content on geopolitics and international relations. Thanks for watching.